If you could be a person or a mermaid, what would you choose? I would totally always choose mermaid. Hey everybody, today I have filmed this look, which is a little bit aquatic, a little bit mermaid inspired. This video is featuring a lot of products that I'm currently working with or currently reviewing or have reviewed recently. So there's a lot of new favorites here, including products from the COVERGIRL Katy Perry collaboration. I also want to mention that some of the products in this video are from LASplash Cosmetics, which I am an affiliate of, full disclosure. And I wanted you guys to know that I do have a promo code that if you like any of the products that I've used here from LASplash and you want to pick them up, you can use my promo code MUA708 and you will save 15% on any purchase. I will of course be leaving a link below so you can check that out. So guys, let's start the tutorial. The first product I used was the COVERGIRL Outlast All Day Primer. I decided to stay a little bit within the COVERGIRL family, but obviously you'll see that I branch outward. Applied this primer to the back of my hand and then applied it all over my face. This product helps to blur lines, fill in pores, so that the makeup you put on top of it all looks flawless. So I got this done first, and then I moved on to my foundation. And I mean that 100% literally, my foundation. This is the COVERGIRL Custom Blend. It is my shade, and it even says Recycled Stardust on it, which is super neat, and I have a whole review on that if you want to see it. Again, details in the info section below. So my shade is Custom ID 402235, just in case you were wondering. I do feel like this shade is a little bit light on my skin tone, so I'm going to wind up warming it up a little bit with some powder. But this, I'm usually applying this foundation, kind of like speckling it on and then blending it all over my face. As you can see, it blends really well. It just has a little bit of like a flashback to it, because in real life it almost blends with my skin. It's just slightly lighter, but then on camera I feel like it's much lighter. So if you're wondering if my foundation looks off, that might be why. Now I'm applying my Super BB InstaReady from Physicians Formula, and this is their bronzer. Now this is really close to my natural skin tone and it's pretty much sheer, so I applied this liberally all over my face using a fluffy brush. This is my powder. This is the powder I'm using to pretty much set my face and warm up my face just a little bit more, because like I said, the foundation was a little bit on the light side. Moving on from there, I'm going to be applying my shadows, and these are from the Pastel Goth Palette from Kat Von D. This is her newest limited edition palette, and this features a whole bunch of matte bright shades. Again, there's going to be a review. There's also going to be a review on this as well. And the shades that I'm starting with is the shade Star. This is a yellow shade. Now this is just going to be like a transitional kind of base shade. It's not going to be featured heavily in this look, meaning that you're not going to really see it. This is just as a base. Now to my lid, I'm applying a little bit of LASplash's Till Midnight Elixir. This is an eyeshadow primer that's water resistant, and I'm applying this with a brush, kind of just painting it on where my shadow is going to go and blending it slightly up into my crease. Over that, I'm dabbing on the shade Dope, and this is a medium muted blue purple, and I'm applying this all over my lid, and like I said, I'm blending it upward into my crease and a little bit lightly on the outer V. Now the reason I used yellow as a base is because yellow and purple neutralize each other. So where they blend together, it works to kind of match my skin tone, whereas I'm not adding an extra product, I'm not adding a lighter product or a darker product to my crease. I'm not making my transitional shade be too noticeable, because I really just wanted my purple to blend easily, and using the yellow under it really helped to do that, especially since I didn't amp it up with a primer or any kind of base. So next up, I'm going to be applying my liner, and I'm going to be using the LASplash ArtKiTekt Slim Liner. This is going to give me a nice, dramatic, bold, black winged liner. I like using this because I have precision and I have a smooth, nice line when I use it. And now we're going to get to the fun part. I'm going to be applying some more of my LASplash Till Midnight Elixir, and I'm going to be applying it right over my liner. I'm going to be following along with my wing, and I'm also going to be dragging it up a little bit into the outer V to really shape the outside of my eye. You can call the outer C the outer V. It's just a little bit of the outside. You don't want to really drag it into the crease. You want it to look like it's kind of like bursting. So I'm doing that, and now exactly where I want my glitter to be, and now I'm going to be applying the LASplash My Tai Crystallized Glitter. I like using the Till Midnight Elixir because it makes sure that my glitter stays in place, doesn't move, doesn't budge. Not going to scratch my cornea because that's not sexy. It's going to keep it nice and tight on my lid. So now I'm applying my glitter to closest to my liner as possible, and I'm sweeping it upwards, and I'm using my liner brush to do this. Now once I've completed putting on my liner, I'm now going to do my lashes, and these are the Vegas Nay Grand Glamour lashes. These are the ones I found them in Target, so they're the Target lashes, and I'm applying this with a little bit of glue from Ardell. Next up, I'm applying liner to my lower lash line and into my waterline, and I'm using the Katy Perry COVERGIRL Mermaid, so KP02 is the shade. Now you kind of get where I got my inspiration from. Once I saw that, I was like, I know exactly what look I'm going to do, and it's going to be like a mermaid inspired look. So I use this liner. You have to apply it rather heavily because it's a little bit on the sheer side, and then I use the blender side on the other side to blend it out a little bit on my lower lash line. I'm also applying mascara. This is the Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Mascara. This is going to help define my lower lash line and also blend my lashes in. Next up, I'm applying my brows, and this I'm doing Deep Dark Brunette from MAC. This is their fluid line, and I'm applying this with a larger brush because I really want to easily define and line my brows, and I want to fill them in really quickly. Now as for a highlight, I'm going to be using the ArtKiTekt Pearl Shadow and Highlight. Now this is a really sheer product, so I had to really layer it on using a brush and using my fingers to get just a more than slightly sheer dewy glow. So this took a lot of work to really build it up, but I applied it to my cheeks, I applied it to my nose, and I applied it to my Cupid's bow. Now as for the last thing I did, I applied the ArtKiTekt Pearl Katy Perry Hearts COVERGIRL, and this is the lipstick called Ready to Pounce, and ready is like red D to pounce. So this shade is a little bit of a red coral shade with a pearl reflection, super opaque, super smooth, and I feel like in terms of this mermaid inspired look, it's totally Ariel's hair in contrast to the green thin kind of eyeliner I got going on and the purple clam booby shells on my eyes. So it's a little bit of mix of everything, and obviously this completes my look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look and this tutorial. If you really like this video, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell when you do. This way you can be notified when I post new videos. I have lots and lots of spring stuff coming, tons and tons of reviews, and of course my rants. I have so many things coming to you guys, so I hope you guys stay subscribed, stay notified so you can see everything as it comes out. Throw me a like too if you're feeling generous. So once again, I just want to remind you guys that if you liked the liner, the glitter, the primer, the eye primer that is, if you liked any of those items and you want to pick them up from LASplash, you can use my promo code MUA708 and you will save 15% on any purchase. And once again, I will be leaving a link below if you would like to check that out. And as always, please be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.